friends here, and it is a special day today. Best-selling author worldwide for a special book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, along with various accomplishments, high awards, and multi-business owner, entrepreneur, Sharon Lechter. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
It was fantastic what you taught today in the audience. You had a standing ovation. Can you tell us quickly, I mean, I know you have a lot of accomplishments and it's just a lot. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're recently doing? You know, what's new? You got a lot going on.
Well, thank you. Certainly, I have a new company called Pay Your Family First that I'm doing with my son and a team that we are really dedicating all of our efforts in providing experiential learning tools for families and kids. It's so important that we teach our young people about money. And in teaching our young people, a few of us old birds will learn a few things too. And what we really want to do is bring that family back together. Because in this current economy, families are having a tough time. And if you start at home and you rebuild that trust and that faith and that economic engine, then we'll create an economy and improve it in the world. But it starts here, and it starts with the family. And I'm honored to be part of the President's Advisory Council on Financial Literacy. So we're working really hard at getting financial education mandated in the schools, K through 12. It's something that is so important. Our young people need to be taught about money, more than just balancing a checkbook. They need to understand assets, liabilities, the ability of creating passive income and creating their own financial freedom and foundation. Because if a child has the gift of financial education, they can take care of themselves forever. They don't need to rely on an employer, on their country, the government, or their family. They can rely on themselves, and their self-esteem goes through the roof. And that's what we need. We need to take care of our children. It's so important, and I thank you so much for asking me about it. And I also am very excited about a new book that I'm working on. It's called Think and Grow Rich, 3 Feet from Gold, and it's going to be out on October 6th. And we're going to have a launch event on October 24th and 25th in Anaheim, and you can visit our website, 3feetaway.com. This is in concert with the Napoleon Hill Foundation and Greg Reed and I, and it's really celebrating 100 years of Napoleon Hill's work. He started in 1908, and we started this book in 2008.
That is fantastic. A little bit on the board. Who are the special members that sit in that financial literacy board?
There are 16 of us on the council as we speak right now, and it was Charles Schwab is the chairman of the board of the council, and John Hope Bryant, who is the founder and CEO of Operation Hope, is the vice chairman. We also have the heads of Jumpstart, NEFI, Junior Achievement, Navy credit unions, people that are within areas of financial literacy training. I'm kind of the token entrepreneur mom, author on the
Oh, that's great. That's what we're so powered up about. I mean, you can't just put an application and they accept you. You're sitting next to Charles Schwab. It's not that easy. This is a big accomplishment. Congratulations for that.
Thank you very much.
Now with Napoleon Hill, because this is a household name, Think and Grow Rich, what are you doing with Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich Foundation?
Well, I'm very excited. I've been working with them for a couple of years. I have a whole new series of books that the series is going to be called Think and Grow Rich, and 3 Feet from Gold, the first book. But we also have a book that we're doing, Think and Grow Rich for Kids and Think and Grow Rich for Women, because it's very important for women to also take control of their financial lives. And we need to take the wisdom of Napoleon Hill, and we don't need to change the wisdom. The wisdom is as good today as it was then, but we're bringing it to today's world, today's vernacular, talking to people who are successful today, who credit their success to Napoleon Hill, and talk about how we can apply his wisdom in today's environment.
On the subject of women, I mean, a lot of women tell me it's so hard, yet you're so successful. What could you tell the women out there? How could they get started?
Well, women are very fearful, and it's because they have not educated themselves. So the way to deal with your fear is to start attending free classes and knowledge is power. And as you learn, that fear starts to go away. And you want to take little steps. And if you take little steps, then they will allow you to take bigger steps. And the most important thing is to get started. And that's what this book is all about. The book is about perseverance. Many people stop right before their success. They feel like they're a failure. They come to an obstacle and they quit. Don't quit. Don't give up. You're only 3 feet from goal. Keep going and working towards your dream. And many of the leaders that are in this book, you'll know their brands, their companies. It's Velcro, Chick-fil-A, NASCAR, RE/MAX Realty. These are companies that are household names today that they wouldn't exist today if their leaders had given up. But they were at that critical time in their life, and what did they say to themselves to keep going? That's what they share in this book for you.
That is fabulous. I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper.
Sure.
The women that say, I can't do it because I have kids. You're highly successful, you have a family, kids. Give us a little tiny insight on that.
Well, it's absolutely the best time to do it is when you're with your kids, because if you start your own business, you have control of your own life. You are your own boss, and you have the ability to work with your children, and it gives you the opportunity to teach your kids about money by allowing them to work with you in your business. And there's so many opportunities today to start your own business at home. And when you think about the Great Depression, the way that we came out of the Great Depression was through capitalism. People starting businesses and building their own personal wealth. That opportunity is here today, right now, for women. And 2 out of every 3 new businesses are started by women today. So you are in the right time, and this is your opportunity to really create your family's financial foundation. And those kids of yours, they will appreciate it, and they will learn valuable lessons in helping you and watching you create your own business.
It just fills me up. Let's finish up. What is your millionaire tip of the day?
To get started, to do something. And we talk about it's not your words that count, it's your deeds, the actions. In this book, we talk about your personal success equation, and it's combining your passion and your talents with the right association. You don't have to do it alone. Get a team around you to help you and support you. So passion, talents, association with the right actions. But above all, have faith in yourself that you can do it and you will succeed.
Thank you very much. Where could the people get a hold of you?
My website is SharonLechter.com or PayYourFamilyFirst.com. And if you want more information about the new book, it's 3feetaway.com, 3 spelled out, 3feetaway.com.
There you go. Get started and do something. Listen to Sharon Lechter, most famous person today. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Give me a hug.